Your dog just ate grass, stared at a blank wall for 3 minutes, and then ran laps around your couch for no reason. And you're sitting there thinking, is my dog broken? You're not alone. Every dog owner has that moment where their dog does something so bizarre, so completely random, that it genuinely makes you question what's going on inside that furry little head. Here's the thing, none of it is random. Every single weird behavior your dog does has a real reason behind it. And once you understand what that reason is, you'll never look at your dog the same way again. We're going through 15 of the most common "what on earth is happening" dog behaviors and explaining exactly what they mean. These explanations come from animal behaviorists, veterinary science, and years of studying how dogs actually communicate. Not guesswork, not myths, real reasons.
Let's get into it. Behavior 1. The zoomies. You know what I'm talking about. Out of nowhere, your dog bolts. Full sprint. Living room to hallway, back again, tight circles, tail tucked, pupils wide. Absolute chaos. And then it just stops. This is called a frenetic random activity period. FRAPS. Scientists actually named it. It's a physical release of built-up energy and emotion. Think of it like a pressure valve. Dogs carry a lot of tension, excitement, stress, the pure joy of existing. And sometimes their body just has to let it out all at once. You'll notice it most after a bath, right before a walk, or after being inside for too long. It's your dog saying, "I have too much going on inside and I need to move." It's completely healthy. Let them zoom. They've earned it. Behavior 2. Eating grass. Every dog does it. And every dog owner Googles, "Is my dog sick?" immediately after. Here's what we actually know. Dogs eat grass for a few different reasons, and it's almost never a sign of illness. Sometimes it's instinctive. Their wild ancestors ate prey that had plant matter in the stomach, and that fiber was beneficial. Sometimes they just like the taste or texture. And yes, sometimes they're mildly nauseous, and the grass helps them vomit and feel better. The old belief was that dogs eat grass to make themselves sick, but studies show that fewer than 25% of dogs vomit after eating grass. Most of them just eat it, then carry on with their day. Unless they're eating it obsessively or the grass has been treated with pesticides, it's nothing to worry about.
Behavior 3. Staring at nothing. You're watching TV. Your dog slowly turns its head toward the corner of the room, stares, doesn't move. You look over, nothing is there. Okay, so before we go full supernatural, here's what's actually happening. Dogs can hear frequencies humans can't. They can smell things we'd never detect. What looks like your dog staring at a ghost is almost always your dog hearing something inside the wall, a pest in the ceiling, or picking up on an ultrasonic sound from an appliance. Their senses are so much sharper than ours that they're basically reacting to a whole layer of reality we can't perceive. The next time your dog stares at nothing, there's definitely something. You just can't detect it. Behavior 4. Tail chasing. Puppies do it because they haven't fully figured out that the tail is attached to them yet. It's genuinely one of the most entertaining discoveries of their early life. But if an adult dog does it repeatedly, that's a different story. Compulsive tail chasing in adult dogs can be a sign of anxiety, boredom, or in some cases, a neurological condition called canine compulsive disorder. If your dog occasionally chases its tail and walks away unbothered, it's probably just fun. If it happens constantly and seems distressing, that's worth a conversation with your vet. Behavior 5. Sitting on your feet. Not beside you, not near you, on your actual feet. This one surprises people. It feels clingy, maybe even a little dominant, but it's actually one of the sweetest things a dog can do. Sitting on your feet is a comfort behavior. Your dog is seeking closeness and warmth, and they want to know exactly where you are. It's also mildly protective. They're positioning themselves so they'd feel you move before anyone could get to you. It's not dominance. It's devotion.
Behavior 6. Head tilting. You say a word. Your dog tilts their head to one side, Ears up, expression deeply focused. It works on two levels. First, the physical one. Dogs tilt their heads to reposition their ears and get a better sound fix on something that interests them. It helps them localize where a sound is coming from. Second, some research suggests dogs tilt their heads to see our faces better. Their muzzle can actually block part of their visual field, and the tilt adjusts the angle. And yes, they've learned it gets a reaction from us. They tilt, we melt, they get attention. They're not above using it strategically. Behavior 7. Bringing you their toy, but not letting go. Your dog runs to get their toy when you come home. They want to show you. They're so excited. But the second you reach for it, grip tightens, not letting go. This is not teasing. This is communication. The toy is a gift. It's how dogs express excitement and affection. In a dog's world, bringing something to someone is a gesture of joy. But giving it away feels like losing the very thing that made the moment special. They want to share the happiness, not hand it over. The tug of war that follows is actually them inviting you to play, to be part of their excitement. Behavior 8. Sniffing other dogs' rear ends. Let's just address it directly. A dog's nose has up to 300 million olfactory receptors. Humans have about 6 million. The anal glands of a dog release a chemical cocktail of information. Sex, age, diet, health status, emotional state, and even recent experiences. When dogs sniff each other there, they're reading a full profile. It's the equivalent of a handshake, a LinkedIn page, and a medical history all in one. Weird to us, completely sophisticated to them.
Behavior 9. Sleeping against you. Some dogs sleep at the foot of the bed. Others need to be physically touching you. Back pressed against your leg, head on your stomach, paw resting on your arm. This traces back to pack behavior. Wild dogs sleep in contact with each other for warmth and safety. That instinct didn't go away. When your dog sleeps touching you, they're not being needy. They're telling you that you're their pack. You're where they feel safe enough to let their guard completely down. Behavior 10. Licking your face, excessively. Some people love it. Some people tolerate it. Either way, it happens constantly. Licking is one of the oldest forms of canine communication. Puppies lick their mothers to signal hunger. Pack members lick to reinforce social bonds. When your dog licks your face, they're doing the same thing, reinforcing that you matter to them. There's also a practical element. Human skin has salt from sweat, and some dogs genuinely enjoy the taste. It's not the most flattering reason, but it's honest. Excessive licking can sometimes signal anxiety, but if it's relaxed and situational, after you come home, during calm moments, it's pure affection. Behavior 11. Circling before lying down. 3 turns, maybe 4, then they drop. This is ancient. Before dogs were domesticated, their wild ancestors would circle to flatten grass, check for insects or snakes, and create a comfortable sleeping spot. They'd also be orienting themselves. Many dogs align their bodies with the Earth's magnetic field when they sleep. There's actual research on this. Your dog doesn't need to check for snakes in your living room, but the instinct is still wired in. Thousands of years of evolution don't disappear overnight.
Behavior 12. Destroying things when left alone. You come home to a shredded pillow, a chewed shoe, or a very guilty-looking dog. Before you get frustrated, understand what's actually happening. Most dogs that destroy things when left alone are not being defiant. They're anxious. Chewing releases endorphins. It's self-soothing. A dog who tears apart a cushion while you're gone is a dog who couldn't cope with the stress of your absence and found the only way they knew to feel better. This is especially common in dogs with separation anxiety. The solution isn't punishment after the fact. They don't connect the chewed shoe to the punishment hours later. The solution is addressing the underlying anxiety, which often means gradual desensitization training.
Behavior 13. Humping, even fixed dogs. People assume this is purely sexual. It's not, or at least not always. Neutered males, spayed females, and puppies all do it. What they're often expressing is excitement or social dominance, not a sexual impulse. When a dog is overstimulated, humping can be a displacement behavior, a way to express all that pent-up energy. It can also be a social signal in group settings. Consistent training and redirecting to other behaviors when it happens is the most effective response. Behavior 14. Yawning when not tired. You're not boring your dog. Probably. Yawning is a calming signal, a term coined by Norwegian dog trainer Tord Rugaas. Dogs use yawning to de-escalate situations, communicate that they're not a threat, or release their own stress. If your dog yawns when a stranger approaches, it's not exhaustion. It's your dog saying, "I'm okay. I'm not aggressive. Everything is fine." It's an emotional regulation tool, a really sophisticated one. Behavior 15. Looking you in the eyes. Here's the one I promised you'd want to stay for. Most animals perceive direct eye contact as a threat. It's a dominant signal across almost all species. So why do dogs do it with us? Because over thousands of years of coevolution, dogs developed something unique. When a dog looks into your eyes with a soft, relaxed gaze, and you look back, both of your bodies release oxytocin.
The same bonding hormone released between a mother and her newborn child. This was confirmed in a 2015 study published in Science. The dogs who gazed longest at their owners had the highest oxytocin spikes, and so did the owners. Your dog is not just looking at you. They are chemically bonding with you through eye contact alone. No other animal on Earth does this with humans, not even our closest primate relatives. That stare your dog gives you across the room, that's love. Scientifically confirmed love.
So, to bring it all together, zoomies are emotional pressure valves. Grass eating is mostly instinct and fiber. Staring at nothing means they're detecting something real. Tail chasing in puppies is exploration. In adults, watch for compulsion. Sitting on your feet is devotion. Head tilts are sensory focus and social learning. The toy offer is joy, not teasing. Rear end sniffing is communication. Sleeping touching you means you're their safe place. Licking is bonding. Circling is ancient habit. Destruction when alone is almost always anxiety. Humping is excitement and social behavior. Yawning is emotional regulation. And that long, steady gaze, that's your dog literally in love with you. If you've got a dog doing something that's not on this list and you genuinely can't figure out why, drop it in the comments. I read them, and the weird ones make for the best future videos. And if this helped you understand your dog even a little better, share it with another dog owner who spends way too much time Googling their dog's behavior at midnight. Next up, we're going into dog body language that most owners misread completely. There's one signal almost every dog gives before they bite that people consistently miss. That one could actually matter. Don't skip it.